Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Log Your Learning. In this video we are going to solve ICSE Mathematics Class 8 chapter number 23 Linear Graphs exercise 23C question number 1. So it says form a table of values showing the coordinates of the points highlighted on each of the graphs, okay, given below, and hence write the equation showing the relationship between x and y. So we have this graph. As you can see, we have got some points marked on it. We have to form a table, right? We have to form a table of values. What is a table of values? That table that we have previously made, right? X and y and then 3 values or whatever values are there, right? Same thing we have to do here. The reverse of it. Previously we had the table, we have to mark the graph, right? Now we have the graph, we have to form the table of values, and from that we have to take the relationship between x and y, okay? So see here, so what will it be now? Look here. So we'll have this graph right here. Look at the first point here, and if you see, if I draw lines perpendicular from here, you can see it is coming on 3 on the x-axis and 1 on the y-axis, okay? This is y-axis, this is x-axis. If I draw perpendiculars from the points in each of the directions on each of the axes, right? So on the x-axis it is coming at 3, on the y-axis it is coming at 1. So what can I make in the table of values? First of all, just make a table like this, okay? Make sure you have it in 4 columns like this, right? And then a line in between, fine. One way will have x, the other value will be of y, okay? So we have seen now that when the value of x is 3, okay, for this point, right, what will be the coordinates? See, the coordinates will be 3, 1, yes or no? 3 on the x-axis, 1 on the y-axis. So 3 on x, 1 on y, yes? Then for this point, the coordinates will be, first of all, x-axis it is plus 6, okay? Then y-axis, what is it? See here, this will go like this, straight line. So it will come on 2, as you can see, 6, 2, fine. So 6 on the x-axis, 2 on the y-axis. Now this point right here, again on the x-axis it is coming at 9, okay, 9. On the y-axis you can see that it is coming at 3, yes. So what will this become? 9, 3, yes, 3. That's your table of values, right? This is for the solution part, right? What all they have asked us, right? Given below, right? Draw the form of table of values that we have done, and hence write the equation showing the relationship between x and y. Now we have to write the equation that has been represented in this graph, okay? It's a linear equation because the graph is a straight line. What will the equation be? See yourself and tell me, right? So you can see that value of x, okay, whenever there is a value of x, of course there will be 2 different variables, right? Some or the other number will be attached. Now see, where x is 3, y is 1. So can you say x is thrice the value of y? Yes, 1 into 3 is 3, yes. So if x equals to y, what if I write here x equals to 3y, right? So when y will be 1, x will be 3. When y will be 2, 3 into 2, x will be 6. When y will be 3, so 3 into 3, x will be 9. So this is the correct relationship between x and y, the equation. That is your answer, right? So this is the solution. We don't need this, right? This is the table of values. This is the equation which is being represented in this graph. Let's move on to the next part now. Take a look at the next graph. This is the second part, and you have this type of a graph. Again, you'll be making a table, right, like this, fine, divided into 4 columns like that. So you'll have x here, y here, okay? Look, when x is 3, the value of y is what? 0. You can see the coordinates, right? Let's write down the coordinates, okay? For this point, see here, 3, 0, pretty clearly it's there, yes. 3 on the x-axis, 0 on the y-axis. This is y, this is x, right? Now, and then you can see for this coordinate, if I draw the line, right, it will go perpendicular. First of all, here you can see 4 on the x-axis, yes, 1 on the y-axis, as you can see it, okay? this becomes what? 4 comma 1. Yes, let's write that down. Let's keep writing it down. 3 comma 0, 4 comma 1. Then here 5 on the x-axis, 2 on the y-axis. Okay, 5 on the x-axis, 2 on the y-axis. 2 more points are there, right? So I'll extend this further. Okay, see now, so you will have 6 on the x-axis, as you can see it here, right? And then 3 on the y-axis, so 6 comma 3. Yes, this one right here, this is 5. So you have 6 and 3 here. Then this is 7. Yes, this is 4. 7 comma 4. 7 on x-axis, 4 on y-axis, right? Now see here, this is all the points that you have got. We have to create the relationship also, the equation we have to write down. Okay, that just look at the values and you can create a equation. X equals to, you can see all the times the value of x is 3 more than the value of y. Yes or no? 3 more. That means y plus 3. Yes, 3 more than y. So y plus 3. X equals to y plus 3, right? You can see it as well. y0, x3, y1, x4, right? And all the values you can create later on. So this is your final answer. This is the table. This is your equation, right? X equals to y plus 3. Now let us move on to the next part. See the third part. We have this type of a graph again, right? And let's make the table once again. Fine. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 points, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and again we'll have 2 types here. This will be x, this will be y. Look here carefully, right? When the value of y is 2, x is 0, right? Let's write down the coordinates for this point, right? What will the coordinates be? We will have 0, yes, because x coordinate is written first, so 0 will come first. Okay, then 2 is the y coordinate. Fine, so 0 comma 2, that means 0 on the x-axis, fine, and 2 on the y-axis. See this one now, 3 on the y-axis, 1 on the x-axis. So for this coordinate, what can be the coordinate? For this point, what can be the coordinates? 1 comma 3, isn't it so? 1 on the x-axis, 3 on the y-axis, 1 comma 3. Now see this point, right? We go down and come here at 2. And here it is at 4, as you can see, right? It doesn't have to be that accurate on my board. It's not coming accurate. You can see that on the graph, right? It will be matching. So 2 will come here and 4 will come there. So what will be the coordinates for this point? You'll have 2 comma 4. Fine. Yes, 2 comma 4. Okay. So 2 on the x-axis, 4 on the y-axis, right? Then bring it down, 3 here, 3 on the x-axis, right? And 5 on the y-axis, so 3 comma 5. Okay, for this point we'll have 3 comma 5. Okay, now we have these the table of values that we have, right? Then the equation can be what? Now it's not necessary that you can begin your equation with x, you can also go for y, right? I'll go with y, it's easier. Look, y, if the value of y is given, which it is 2 more than value of x all the time, right? You can see 2, 0, 3, 1, 4, 2, 5, 3. So as my value of x is increasing, the value of y is of course increasing, yes, but how much? For 1 increase in value of x, there is 2 in the value of y. Okay, so I can say x plus 2. Okay, x is 0, y is 2, x is 1, y will become 3, x is 2, y will become 4, and so on. Okay, so this is your equation. Okay, y equals x plus 2. This one is your table of values that we have to make. Alright, that is the answer. Now see the fourth part. We have this graph, right? And we have to again see the points. Okay, first point right here, right? This point, you can see 1 on the x-axis, 3 on the y-axis. Yes, Let's make the table, right? How many points are there? 1, 2, and there are 3 points, right? 1, 2, 3, right? We will have x and y, okay, x1, y3, right? I'll not waste my time. This is what? This is 1 comma 3, okay? Quickly, we know now how to do it, right? Now you can see x is 2, y is 6, right? So 2 comma 6. Then what is the value of x? 3. Then y axis, it is 9, so 3 comma 9. Yes or no? Yes. Similarly here, this is 2, this is 6, this is 3, this is 9. Okay, all the table we have made, I think it's very easy. You can also look at it, do it by yourself. Now comes the main part. How do we find the equation that this graph is representing? Okay, so for that you have to look between the relationship between x and y. Okay, something or the other you will find it here. Okay, can you see the value of y? The value of y is always thrice the value of x. Yes, 3 times the value of x. Y is 3, which is 3 times of 1. Okay, then y is 6, which is 3 times of 2. Then y is 9, 3 times of 3. Yes, so it is thrice the value of x. So can I write y equals 3x? Is it correct? See yourself. When x is 1, y is 3. When x is 2, 3 into 2, y is 6. When x is 3, y is 3 into 3, 9. So it is correct. That means this is your final equation. Okay, that is your final answer, y equals 3x. Alright, and friends, this is all for today. If you are new to my YouTube channel, do not forget to subscribe and leave a like on this one. Till then, take good care of yourselves and bye bye.